Two men are dead after a shooting in suburban Sydney. The two were targeted as they sat in a ute at Wentworthville just after 9 o'clock. One died on arrival at hospital, the other after surgery. Police are offering protection to anybody who comes forward with information. Reporter Michelle Rafferty is at South Wentworthville in Sydney's west.
Yes, well, Ros, what we do know from what neighbours have told us is that about 9 o'clock last night there were two men in a ute in the street behind me. Now, the gunman came up to the ute and fired about 6 to 10 shots into that utility. In an effort to flee the scene, the two men have crashed into a house opposite and the ambulance was called and the men were taken to hospital where they unfortunately passed away. Now, while they were there, their relatives have all turned up to the hospital reportedly, about 15 to 20 relatives demanding to know what was going on. It involved an altercation with police, a verbal altercation with police about what the situation was. The police have spoken this morning, shedding a little more light on the situation, and here's a little of what they had to say.
There is a wall of silence. We need to do all we can to break that down. People out there now listening, watching, they know who's done this, they probably know what's happened, and they need to be part of the solution.
So, Michelle, locals must be shocked, although there was a big police raid earlier this year at the house where the men were, is that right?
Yes, that's right. A couple of the neighbours have told us that earlier this year the police were seen to raid this house, a crime squad, and they were seen taking various files and computers out of the property. Now, here's a little of what some of the neighbours have told us this morning.
Definitely, it is scary, but you know, you hear about it everywhere around these days. But yeah, this is pretty close for comfort. It's only a couple of houses up.
It was quite freaky because usually this doesn't happen in my street, so I don't really know what to do.
They heard 6 gunshots, and that's average. A lot of them said they heard 6.
Michelle, do police have any idea who's responsible?
No, the investigation is still very much underway. At the end of this street here, there's a second crime scene that has been set up. There were reports of somebody running into the bushland earlier this morning, and police are trying to determine whether that was just a jogger or was that was the actual gunman. So the investigation is still very much underway. It's a major investigation. It's going to take police a little while to determine what's happened here.
Michelle, thank you.